Yo, yo, yo. Iván B, José García, Daniel, Lara Hernández, Wolfgang. Okay, awesome. 80 Brand, what's up? Thank you for joining. Craven, what up, bro? It's a great live stream last night. If you haven't checked it out, it's in Ink Raven's channel. I'm sure you all already checked it out, but if you haven't, check it out. It's a good conversation. Harry, what up, man? What's up? We're gonna take some calls today. Like I said, appreciate Javon, Jose, Daniel, Hernandez, Wolfgang, Besto, Lady Brand, Javon, Craven, Harry, all of you. Thank you for joining the live stream. I'm gonna wait a minute or two, and we're gonna get started. Like I said, if you wanna call, we're gonna have some phone calls very soon. Andrew, what up, man? Thank you for joining the live stream. It's my jam. I like this track. I change the track every monthly. Some Caribbean flavor for you guys. So you say you guys can hear me fine? Good, Javon B, good. Subscribe to my boy Craven. Baltimore boy 410, what up? Everything good, guys? Okay, you know what? Let's do this.
Renegade.
Okay, hold on. Why is this not showing up? Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm up. Hopefully everybody can see me. If you cannot see me or cannot hear me, let me know. Josh J. Ren, what up, man? So hopefully you like the intro. Raven's New Englander. Patsy's. It may be dark outside, but the sunny is out. Like that, Craven Suburban. Okay, guys. Let me say something real quick. I haven't done any updates on my fantasy, but I'm thumping you guys. You know I'm thumping you. I'm thumping Craven. I'm thumping Noobs. There's one of you that has my number. It's first. And in Joe Nooble's league, I think I'm middle of the pack. And my other leagues, I'm first in another one and middle of the pack. So, fantasy update. Get it done with. Those of you that have lost to me, you guys know who you are. You've been into my web and got that loss. Fell asleep before the game came on. No way, Lady Brand. Did you not watch the game? They're on Johnson. What up, man? Okay, so I have a question before, and I'll ask this later again, but I have this bar in Baltimore that told me that, if I wanted to do a live podcast over there, would that be something that you guys be interested? Like, if I do that live podcast over there, I'm probably gonna talk to them to see if we can do some happy hour. Would that be something, you guys would like to be part of a live, podcast? Let me know. If you guys will be down for that. I'm trying to see what are they offering and all that. So, Courtney Rogers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was supposed to watch it. Oh my God, lady, that hurts. That hurts right there, Lady Brand. That hurts. Anyway, what a game. Let's start quick. I mean, what? I'm still in my height. This is my logo, but I'm still in my height. Purple. That's all I want to wear every day. Purple. I'm about to paint my house purple. This damn gray. I don't need no gray. I just want purple. All I want is purple at this point. My guys and girls and ladies, what a game. Let's talk about the defense first. For those of you who haven't seen my review of the game, go check it out. It was very quick. It was a very quick review because that was I recorded it yesterday. Yesterday I had a live stream. This week is jam packed. Tomorrow we have a live stream with Nubo. On Thursday we have the preview of the game between us and the Bengals, and we'll talk a little bit about it today. But anyway, what a game defensively. Oof, our defense. Look, there's no really perfect game in the NFL. The closest to it is when we play Miami. That's not normal. That's not typical. Usually you get a game that is rough. You have your ups and downs. And obviously this game we start hot and then we have some downs. Obviously the fumble. The defense was starting to get gashed with the no huddle. Bam, 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 bam. They moved the ball very easily against us for a period of time. And then that fumble against Den happened. She was due. We had 2 turnovers at that point. That basically helped us get a cushion, because after that they throw back and they score a touchdown. But after that, Lamar said, guys, you guys are gash. I'm gonna score, but I'm gonna just melt this clock, and melt he did. So defense looked good. ET was flying. You know who also played really good, and I didn't put him in my review again. I don't think so. Patrick Owasu. Peanut played well. Peanut looked fast. Peanut looked like last year's Peanut. Let me see here very quick. Flaco Santiago. Ravens flag. Let's get it. Yes, man. Donovan. What up, man? Let me see here. Graham Friedman. I think 12-4 is really reasonable record now. Javon B. The past few weeks, our defense has been top 10. You think about... I'm going to talk about the Thomas signing. Josh Abrams. Don't you worry about that. I'm talking about that, yeah. Do it all, grow your channel. Let me see here. Defense is looking a lot better. We ranked 7 total defense this week 5. Peanut. 410. What up, man? You think it's a trap? I do, and we'll discuss that. And my boy Don Dimelo. Okay, so guys, by the way, I'm gonna grab calls, and the overlay will change when the phone lines were open. I do want to leave a lot of time to calls today. So let me say, Peanut was looking good, but overall, Lamar Jackson at this point, for me, is second in MVP. The only reason he's second is because there's a bad boy over there in Carolina named McCaffrey that is also carrying that team. But 1A, 1B is essentially what I have. Then Lamar is a hell of a player. He's playing great. Look, they have me confused. And I'm watching. Obviously, I'm not better than Bill Belichick, but I'm watching over the top, right? We all watching over the top. So when play action happens, you usually know who has the ball. There was points that I'm like, who has the ball? Who has the ball? That 3-headed monster with the 3 tight ends, 2 next to Lamar in the pistol, like a pistol formation, but the 2 tight ends. I don't know if you notice what they're doing. They're sending a linebacker, tight end to basically collapse that middle. They're like, you run through the middle. The other one runs to the side, depending what side they run. And then Lamar's just watching the end. Again, watching the end. And if the end gets too wide on Lamar, Ingram. Ingram was gashing them. Ingram was playing great. Ingram was due a good game. And then when they collapsed on Ingram, Lamar kept it. He played great. Like decision making was great. Overall, this game, it was a very solid win, and it was a thumping. Now, it was funny because something I said, I think it was, yesterday. I said it in yesterday's stream. I said, like, okay, so now every team we beat becomes bad, right? Because New England was, to be fair, they said that they were the second best. They said Niners are probably gonna be the best team, and New England is second best. So we go ahead, we stick it to them, and they're like, New England, they're average. Who they beat, they're average. This will happen against anybody that we beat at this point. And to be honest, I don't care. I love the Ravens chapter for this week. We're the underdogs. Dog gonna eat. Love it. Love everything about it. Let me see some comments here. That's because they move him back to the weak. No, I agree. Yeah, he was balling on the weak side. He can't be the mic guy. This Sunday game actually worries me. The Bengals always give us trouble. Older players are coming back and they're getting up for us. I agree with that. Chris Moore the go. Yeah, I felt Chris predicting. Okay, so my prediction has been at this point of the year, at this point today, I had us 6-2 when I did it before the season started. We're 6-2. Now I predicted us to lose against Seattle and win against the Bengals. Those are the games that I have them flip. I did predict us to lose against KC and we took that L. Bengals, we need to win. We need to keep on pace. The reality is I don't even know how the Steelers are still in it. In this, Steelers are in it not only on us. They're battling for that 6th seed. It's crazy. Lamar action, Jackson MVP. I need to get a Lamar jersey. I have my Lamar jersey. Thoughts on running the table. I think running the table, Allen, is hard. It's just difficult. If we go get the schedule, hold on here. Let me. This is why when even the Browns before they lost to Denver, with Quincy, and if you haven't seen my live stream with all the other podcasters, go check it out. But with Quincy talk about, we're cleaning the rest. I'm like, dude, they can all look easy. It's not easy to just go undefeated that long. So the Bengals should be a W. I think we can beat the Texans. The Ram is the team that I think is gonna give us an L. Okay, hopefully we can beat the Niners, but you can go back-to-back L, and then I can see us go 4-0 after that. That makes sense, Alan. I still think 11-5 is roughly where I see us, but it's hard right now for me to see 3 more losses. Unless you go loss against the Rams, loss against the Bills, the Brownies, or you have a lot of good games, so you could lose 3 more, and that's what I'm predicting. But I felt crazy predicting 13-3. Hey man, we are on track to 12-4, right? That's good. More for president. I'll vote for him. I was freaking saying, oh my god, man, Lamar is a problem. It's a problem. I don't know how to contain him. Like I told you guys before, I look at this, and when I'm looking at film, I'm like, how can I make sure this dude doesn't beat me? Like if I was the opposition, the DC, I can't. I don't know. Extreme 1500, what up, man? That Joker, what up, man? Wait. Turn yourself up a little. You're a bit low. Are you saying screen wise? Let me know what you mean. Fernando, what up, man? We gave them 14 points. I know, man. We gave them points, and usually, think about this, guys. When you give points to Bill Belichick, what happens? You take an out. Actually, in my preview against, I like no turnover. You had to be clean. But we started so good that we were able to sustain those 14 points. Now, let me talk about last thing about the Patriots, and then we're gonna move on. It's insane. It's utterly insane that you will think, not you guys, but the media and whoever's saying this nonsense, the Patriots will give up this game. What? Look, can the Ravens run the table? I think it'll be hard. Doable? Could be doable. It's not that it's not doable. Is it likely? No. But you think Bill Belichick's going to give up a game when they still have KC, when KC's going to be healthy? The Texans, he knows he has probably 1 or 2 more losses. Now you're in danger and tying with the Ravens. Do you really want to come to M&T Bank? No. It's insane. Again, this it's almost like hatred against the Ravens. I don't get it. I don't understand why can they just say good game. No buts. Hell of a game by Lamar. Hell of a game by that team. Hell of a coaching job by Harbaugh. It was a complete team effort from the Ravens. They played great. I give the special teams a C-ish. That's what I give them. Tucker missed an extra point. Obviously, Cyrus Jones. We'll discuss him about him a little bit. But that's what I would have expected. Great win. It was a great win. The guys dominated. They thumped. No buts. No but this nonsense like, well, they're gonna see them again. They don't want to show them all the cars. They want to feel Lamar. BS. It's BS. It's salty is what they are. They just still want to get the credit to Lamar, and that's fine. You know what? That's fine, Lamar. You hear all this nonsense? Write it down, put it there. Let them eat the awards. I think Lamar's gonna finish being the MVP. I made a bet today that Lamar was finishing MVP. I made another bet that the Ravens are winning the Super Bowl. I had 2 bets going on. Anyway, so let me see here. Some of the comments. I was at TGI Fridays watching the game, Sonny. Man, it was special. It was special. Do you think Marquise Brown will play well against the Bengals? To be honest, it's just me. If Marquise, he still look hurts, I will sit him down. I will sit him down because we need him more against the Texans. Now, again, it is a trap game. So this is my problem. Let me talk about Cyrus Jones, and then we'll talk about the Bengals, and then I'm gonna open phone lines. Okay, so the Bengals. Bengals are 0 and whatever, 0-8, right? 0-8, and now they have to be feeling shameful, right? They're the only offer, and it's so fun when you have a counterpart, right? And they still have Miami, but Miami's actually been looking a little bit better. So it's cool when you have, we suck together, right? You suck, yeah, you suck, we suck together. Let's go. Being there in the basement is pretty hard. Now, this is a week the coaching is critical. You cannot overlook the Bengals. You can't. My biggest fear is we're looking into the Texans. That's a big game. Texans are currently leading, right? They might win. I thought that they were going to win that division. So let's assume they're going to win that division. That's a team that you want to stay ahead so you can host that game, right? Okay, so Texans is an important game. The question is, are you overlooking the Bengals? The Bengals game, look, I don't know. I said this before, but it's important for you guys to know. You prefer a win against the Bengals than a win over the Niners. You prefer a win over the Bengals than a win over the Rams. The least critical games on the final 8 are Rams and Niners. The rest are very important. And why? Because the other ones are AFC, and if you tie with the Texans, whoever has a tiebreaker, but if you have a 3-way tie, AFC record comes to play, right? So the Rams and the Niners are not in the AFC. That's basically to add to your record. I'm not saying those wins are not important, but if you tell me you have to lose a game, Bengals or the Niners, to the league it will look better if you beat the Niners. Record-wise, when all is said and done to go to the playoffs, that win against the Bengals is way more important than the win against the Niners. Now, they're starting a new guy, Finley. It's like you don't have tape. That always worries me. Again, overlooking the Bengals. We need, and my preview of the game should be coming later this week, we need to make sure that running attack is contained. If we contain the running attack, even if Green plays, should be fine. We need to blitz. You hit the kid, he's going to start seeing... Look, before Sam Darnold said that he was seeing ghosts, this is something I kept saying. Hit the quarterback, make them see ghosts. So we need to do the same with Finley. And stay healthy, because the Texans game is going to be spectacular. Okay, so I said Cyrus Jones. I was going to talk about Cyrus. I was disappointed to see Kennedy get cut. I thought Kennedy earned a spot in this team. I thought Cyrus Jones has been a returner, and that's it. He has to bring no value to this team. And as a returner, if you have followed me for a while, you know I'm not a fan. And this is not because of the muff. It's just because they're just not a fan. Now, this guy, Thomas, has been on the street. So, we'll see. I think, because I said, I was like, why? The only thing that makes sense to me is 2 things. They're going to wait this week to make sure Thomas is in shape, ready to go to the following week. Then cut Cyrus and have Imam Marshall come in. Imam Marshall is going to be a special teamer this year. If that's the case, that's fine. I just would prefer to keep Kennedy. I think Kennedy still has a lot of talent. He's still pretty good. Let me see here. Guess are coming quick. Asmodeus, what up, man? Be back at 9. What? Don't dímelo. Don't be saying that. Saltier than that. Popeye chicken sandwich. Just so you went and bought your man in was it in Baltimore? There's a fight for chicken sandwich and Popeyes. I don't know, man. I'm a Chick-fil-A guy. Plus, if we use Deontay Thomas in the offense, yikes. I mean, they might sprinkle him in. I'm not expecting him to be a, maybe a little bit here or there, maybe in a bubble screen, but not like every week every play. I was surprised we didn't cut. I know, man. You know, Samuel. Shout out to you for coming. You know I'm not a fan. Graham, shout out to you, man. Do you think Sarah gets cut? Yes, that's what I just said. Sorry, I'm a little behind on comments. You guys are commenting a lot, which I love, by the way. And I had to say thank you for those that DM me on the different platforms. I always try to get back to you. You have questions. I don't have a mailbag per se. I just answer you. You tag me on Twitter, you DM me on IG or on Twitter or on Facebook. I try to just answer it, okay? Let me see here. Trappiest of all trap games. Sonny, this isn't Marvin Lewis. My biggest thing, one Rich, and thank you for coming, is overlooking them. Kenny was on his way, wishing him the best. He has no place to... Yeah, so the depth is good right now. I want Jacoby Jones. I know, man. Jacoby Jones and a pass rusher. Oh, so I know you see me on this. Let me get my boy Chase Young. And Chase Young keeps playing. He keeps balling. At this point, I don't think we're gonna get him. So I'm gonna start doing some breakdowns of, pass rushers. Then two things. I don't know if this is something that you guys would like to see. But this is what I'm asking, because before I put the effort on doing this, you guys know I have my webpage. Do you guys want to see a report card at the end of the game? Like, basically the game ends, and by nighttime, there's a report card there. My grades for the positions for QB, wide receiver, tight ends, defensive back, D-line, O-line, and special teams. If that's something that you guys would like to see, like to read, just put a thumbs up there. And then that way I can just... make sure I can put it on my, I can make the article and just throw it to you guys. The other thing, like I said, I'm planning to have, I'm in discussion with this bar in Baltimore. They want me to go there for a live stream. So I would like to know if that's something that you guys would like also to go. If it is, then, we can, I can set something up, and hopefully we can work something with the bar, happy hours, all that. Okay. No, he was that, not a fight. It was a murder. At least, wait. What was? Oh, as a motive, this is for the sandwich. Oof. Jack Stone, 1 Patriots, 2 Ravens, Houston, KC, Buffalo, and 6 Colt Pitts. Raven host Chiefs in the. I can see that, Drex. This is. And to be honest, I said the Patriots are still going to be finished first. Their schedule is a cakewalk. They had 3 hard games, and that's it. Marcus, what up, man? Thomas can make our offense even more dynamic. But I agree, especially if Hollywood's injured. That's what you need to see. Johnny, what up, man? The Joker, I think Thomas can bring the fire like Jacoby. Man, it's... Whew. We have another Jacoby. Cyrus Jones and Chris Moore won't be back next year. Well, Cyrus, I don't think survives this year. Chris Morse won't. He won't. That's what I think. Oh, by the way, on that muff punt, it happened to be Bethel that got the ball. Of course, it was Bethel. Because he was a great return, especially in Miami, and he can catch and run. Yeah, man. I need somebody not to be afraid of catching the ball. That's the problem with Cyrus. Do you like Humphrey TD plays? I loved it, man. I loved it. Someone else is probably gonna draft Chase Young before. Yeah, Luke. So for me, I was not pretending he was gonna last to us. I was, trade up all the way up. So, okay. So good idea for the report card. So I'm gonna do that after this game. My expectation is Sunday night to have that document for you guys. And then, Sunday night I also have a video what I love and hate it, which is different. This will be just grading position. Jimmy Smith played great. So tell me right now, And I cannot think of right now one. Healthy as we are, we don't have Tony, we have Clark, but better secondary than the Ravens. Just better secondary than the Ravens. There's none. There's none. Jimmy, Peters, Carr is just there sitting. If not, somebody needs a breather, right? Averett is great as the number 5th corner. It would suck when he was the number 2 as your 5th corner, dude. Man, I do think Peters is resign. Jimmy is so I think if Peter keeps playing well, we should resign him. But they did went after him. Fernando Cisnero. I don't know what happened, man. I don't know why YouTube restricted your they do that stuff. I don't know why they did that. It wasn't me. Let's put it again and see what happened. We have a lot of guys to resign. Sonny, did you see? No. I have it pinned. Marcus, haven't forgotten about it because I'm super curious. And I don't know. I mean, guys, I love the draft. I mean, I know a lot of you are new to the channel. Me and Nubo stream round number 1, and I streamed round number 2 and 3. It was a 4-hour stream. It was great. And I make mock drafts. It's gonna be great. I can't wait to break down players, but you know, I started looking at the pass rushers, but a guy in the interior, what was the guy's name? Like a Donald, as Marcus says. Man, remember that draft when we got Mosley? I never heard that the Ravens were looking at Mosley, but I remember Odell was something the Ravens were looking at. It was Marcus Peters, Zach Martin, and third, the other guy they were looking was Donald. Donald went 10th, Zach Martin went 11, and OBJ went 13ish, something like that. No, Zach Martin went 15. Anyway, so yeah, Bynes is playing well. So now we're a linebacker core. Middle linebacker looks good. Secondary looks good. Interior D tackle looks good. That the end is soft right now. Still very frustrated with Wormley. And then your outside backers, Judon plays well. And then there's some light out there for Bowser and Sack Daddy Ferguson. But the Patriots left tackle was bad. And they still wasn't the greatest. So Bengals, they should. I need my outside linebackers to eat. Against Houston, is Tunsil's not there. I need my outside linebackers to eat. Your big tough O-line that is coming up is the Niners. So before that, I need. This is games that the outside backers need to pump themselves up and get your be ready. Craig, what up, man? Thank you for joining, bro. Love you too. Michael Pierce underrated. We need to keep it. We need to keep a lot of guys. I think Michael Pierce, if he's gonna make a lot of money, I'm scared that he's gonna get too big. So I don't know. I think on a right price we'll keep him. But look, what the Ravens should do in the offseason, according to Sonny, is Stanley. Extend him. Peters, if he keeps playing well and he's a fit on this defense, you sign him. You're done with your corners. You don't have to look for them for a while. Marlon, you pay the guy. You pay him like a number 1 corner. You can even get him the top dollar in the league. Because what happens is next year's cap for him is little. The 5th year's not that big. It's big, but not that big. So once you get that 5th year, you extend him for 4 years, and you take that big number and you elevate this year's and straighten it out, and not that cap hit doesn't look horrible. Not like what Jimmy had, right? So Stanley, what's the other guy that I just said? Marlon and Peters for me are the top 3, and then we look for the other ones. So that's what I think they should do. What happened to our D? Looks way better. I think Fernando we got better because we got healthier. Health is key. Now we have so much depth. We're golden, man. Just think, if we lost to Seattle and New England, we will be tied with the Steelers. I know, man. Our division looks crap. Zeus is playing well. So, I mean, I don't even know how this is coming out of my mouth. Bozeman is playing well. But I don't know what happened to Bozeman. He found something in Seattle. He played well there, and he played well now against the Patriots. I have to say it. I mean, he is playing better. Don't forget, Young comes back next. Oh yeah, yeah, man. Hopefully Young comes ready. I think Tavon will still be the nickel. Yeah, because what happens for next year is if you bring Peters, if you bring Marlon, Smith is a possibility on a cheaper deal, and he's your third outside corner, and then Young is signed. He's locked. So, but Young concerns me with his injury history, right? He does concern me with that. Exactly how it was last year. Wait. If we go 7-2 and the Steelers go 4-5, that's gonna scare me. What number you think Thomas takes? He's old number 13 or? I don't know. I'm not sure. Sudden Death, what up, man? 13 looks fine. I like not corners. I like receivers with low numbers. Okay, so phone lines are gonna be open. We're gonna try to keep it to 5 to 7 minute calls. I always go past that sometimes. Big reason is, and if I see your calls, I have been texting you guys and then calling you back, so almost having a wait list there. So I don't want you guys to keep trying. So if I see the call, I try to do that. Also, remember when you call, mute the stream, because if you had the stream up, then it's just bad on the feedback. So let's see. He says, I'm pissed because Adam Vinatieri missed it. Oh, man. Adam Vinatieri sucks. He runs on 4-3. Yeah, man. Mo.trucker. Thank you for joining the live stream. Who do we have in the lines?
AJ.
What's up, AJ? How you doing, bro?
Good.
Are you?
Man, what a game.
You drinking that purple Kool-Aid?
Yeah, boy.
Woo! What is your thoughts of the game?
Tell me if this situation sounds familiar. A team comes off their bye with a losing record. They decide to bench their starting quarterback in hopes that they can perform him into a in hope that they can start the rookie quarterback and hope that he can be their permanent quarterback later on.
Are you saying that's what the Bengals are trying to do?
Yep, they're doing the exact same thing we did last year. Remember,
Yeah, I think the Bengals really want a quarterback next year. I know Finley is a rookie, but I mean, who knows, right? But
well, apparently Zach Taylor's a big fan of
Finley,
so he wants Finley to succeed as the Bengals starter.
Okay, I mean,
remember,
he picked a bad team to go because even though the Ravens defense not ranked high, our defense is opportunistic. So I can see them, forcing turnovers.
Just the situation has been so deja vu, because remember, we did this last year. We benched Flacco for Lamar Jackson against PS2, the Bengals.
I know. I got you. I see your conspiracy here. So I think we need to give hell to the kid. I'm sorry. I'm sure he's a nice kid, and he probably had his family there. If I was him, I would not invite my family to this game. I'll wait to the Miami game, and hopefully they can win that game.
Yeah.
But, dude, no. I mean, Lamar. See, the thing is right now, Lamar looks like he ain't gonna let this team lose, which I love.
Yeah.
That great. I mean, it's second to none right now.
There's another big conspiracy about all this. I feel like Lamar Jackson went into the Bengals game as the first game because we benched Flacco. So, and Lamar Jackson beat the Bengals as his first win as well. So, and I also feel like the Bengals also weren't prepared for Lamar.
Yeah, no, I that's something I said that we don't have film on this guy, but he's not super mobile.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna try to run the ball a lot and try to put him in good situations. That's why I said we need to blitz and hit him all different ways, and this game will come down to the defense just terrorizing this guy.
Yeah. I feel like Yeah, because last year the Bengals didn't have any film on Lamar Jackson, and the Reese torched him on the day in both passing and running. That was also I think Mark Andrews' first big day as well.
Yeah, Mark Andrews had a bad game and a quiet game, right? That's against the Patriots. It wasn't
Yeah,
like he showed up, and
yeah.
then
Last game was all Boyle.
yeah, they fed Boyle, which is fine. To be honest, I love Andrews, right? I absolutely love Andrews, but
Yeah,
I don't care if Hollywood gets one catch and then other guys get a bunch of other catches. I can care less. All I want is a W. If we can distribute the ball, that's even better.
yeah. I don't care if you just throw it to one guy the entire game or throw it to everybody. Wins a win. However, I do like the distribution because if we have Hollywood and Andrews going deep, then he could probably dump it off to somebody like Boyle or Hurst in the backfield to throw the defense off.
Yeah, and I got you, man. I definitely see your point, but look, at this point, I think Lamar decision making is what he has done great, and he needs to just keep rolling with the decision making.
Yeah.
Anyway, anything else, AJ?
Also, another end up that Lamar is playing out of his mind in both passing and rushing.
I know. It's insane. It's insane.
And both Harbaugh and Roman are both thinking of these creative schemes to throw the defenses off.
Yeah, Giro is calling a good game call. Yeah, he's doing his thing.
Yeah, and then that touchdown to Boyle. So I thought Lamar was just going to run for it, and then Boyle being a blocker to throw out the safety. But they just dumps it off to Boyle, and Boyle gets in himself.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so I'm going to let you go because I had two more people, but thank you for always calling, AJ. I appreciate the call, man. I appreciate you coming to the live stream always.
All right, see you, Sonny.
Take care, bro. Okay. So, guys, something important here. If I cannot put people on hold. My setup is really vanilla here. I cannot put anybody on hold. So, what happens is you guys have been calling, which is fine. You can keep calling, and I will text you back saying like, hey, I'll call you back. I have two people in the queue. Obviously, this is Asmodeus, and then I have another person in the behind him. But if you wanna be part of the show, you can call, and then I'll text you back. Okay? So here for Rob Smokes, Asmodeus, are you there?
Yep.
Okay. What's up, man? Let me answer something real quick here. For Rob, I got you because they hyped McSorley as he was Tyson Hill, and I told you guys that. Well, I got into the hype once I saw him. I was like, dude is small. The dude is small. Tyson Hill is huge. First, second, Tyson Hill was in his second year where he came out, and started playing better. Again, McSorley rookie, small, and at this point, do you really want to go gadget plays and take the ball out of Lamar? I'm not sure if that's the best strategy, but I hear you, man, because I know they hyped that up. Okay, Smodius, what up, brother?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm drinking this purple Kool-Aid, man. Everything purple. I saw at work. Like I said yesterday, Monday, I was at work for 7 hours. I had to leave early, but I might have just worked for 3 because I was trolling everybody that wanted to be troll. How you doing?
Yeah, man. Talk about that grape cooler, dude.
Yeah, man. So, what is your thoughts on the game? What do you saw? What do you like?
So, I mean, that game, there's everything to like. I mean, I guess the only thing you can't like is the fumbles, but I mean, everything else you like. I mean, like, you're talking about Belichick and the supposedly unstoppable, better than 2000 Ravens defense.
I know.
Getting stomped on. They're trying. The media was hyping them up so badly, and they're still hyping them up. So, I feel like I'm an outlier when it comes to this, but I'm actually kind of fired up and a little bit pissed off about the way that the things are going, like the way things are going with the media and everything. I know that they're trying to make the story and whatnot, and they don't watch the games, but I kind of feel like, to a degree, Lamar Jackson's the same way, where he's like, "Oh, we just beat the Patriots, in prime time," and then they're still, saying the Patriots are a better team than us. So I kind of like what I would like to see, and I'm definitely feel like I'm the outlier in this, is I would like to go into either Arrowhead or the Patriots Stadium and beat them there during the playoffs. That's what I would like. I don't really, as nice as it would be to get the first round bye, I would much rather have that.
Well, the reality is, as I see this thing unfolding, we're gonna probably face both, right? And even if it is here, yesterday, you were in the live stream, right? On the in Raven live stream, did you listen to that one?
I was there for about the first 20 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. So they asked the question if the Ravens were the number one team, and I said I cannot call us the number one because we have placed twice against KC and we haven't beat them, right? So for me, if we beat KC, that's when I'm like, okay, now we can call us our number one. Now I think we are the hottest team right now, and I'm not. This team is not. There's not a team that I'm like in our schedule. Ugh, that's a definite loss. We cannot win. Not even the Niners. The Niners are a good team with a hell of a D-line, and the rest is good, and that D-line helps that secondary look better, right? And the offense is okay. I mean, if you stop that run against them, then that offense starts struggling. So, there's no team that I can fear. Go ahead.
Well, here's the flip thing about that, too. So, when we played KC the first time, we were trying to play them at their game. We weren't playing our game, and, with all of that, we still only lost by 1 touchdown.
Yeah, by 5 points.
So, if we end up playing our game, I 100% believe that we would beat them.
I agree. I think we can beat them. This is not me saying that we cannot beat them. It's more for me saying that's the team that I want to beat. I mean, because we haven't beaten right now. So this team is poised. This team looks ready to make the move to go all the way. They have the tools. Our weakness is pass rusher. At this point, there's nothing we can do to better pass rusher other than our guys getting better. That's it. It's the only thing we can do. Unless something magical happens, somebody gets cut, and that's not realistic. A good pass rusher won't get cut at this time. But I hear you because I understand you just want to make sure there's no excuses for the media and for the others, right? And you know what? After this week, I think they're always going to find an excuse. They're always going to find an excuse. Sadly.
So based on one thing that you said, there's one thing that I would kind of want to challenge.
Go ahead.
And it's the pass rush. So, yes, I would say that has been a weakness. And I would say that at this time, that's definitely not a strength. But with the fact that Peanut is coming, he no longer has a mic, so he no longer has to worry about that part of the game. He's no longer playing catch-up. And then you saw him making plays as a pass rusher, making the tackles, the sacks, whatnot. And then you saw Jihad Ward making a sack.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get into pressure from LJ Ford, and from the other pass rushers. My argument is that it's not going to be as big of a weakness as it has been. And I don't think that it's necessarily such an Achilles heel that would stop us.
So, all that you said is correct, but the only difference is all those guys are pressuring when blitzing. I need my outside guys to occasionally put pressure without blitzing. And Peanut comes on blitz, and LJ4 and Bynes and ET and all the others. I need a guy like what Judon does it sometimes, that he beats his guys one-on-one. I need Bowser to do the same thing, and I need Sack Daddy to do the same thing. That's my point. For example, Sanford, again, I said they have a hell of a D-line. Sanford will pressure you with 4. If you get pressure with 4, Now that secondary is full of people, right? You have 7 in the secondary. That makes it harder. Basically, for when we pressure, we're bringing 5 or 6 at minimum. So yes, Pina looks good and all that, but he's becoming a blitzer. When I'm saying the pass rush, I'm talking about my outside line. Now Ward, I would say Ward looked good, and he's doing it in the inside, right? Because he's not a blitzer. He want his 1-on-1. That's what I want to see. I want to see more on that.
No, I get you.
Okay.
I feel like with following up with that, I feel like next year we're gonna go and go all in for Chase Young.
Man, if we get Chase Young, man, I might go streaking. I don't know. Man. Whew. This dude will look good in purple, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, I feel like, I feel like in my mind, I think it would be a first for that draft, and then maybe the compensatory third, and then possibly the second next year, the following season, or the first, depending on where it is.
To get Young?
To get Young.
To get Young, we need to give up our first this year because it will be a swap and 2 more first. That's the only way you get Young. It's the only way. I mean, I like this kid as soon as the season started in college. As he keeps balling, I don't see it. Unless, what I need is them quarterbacks to play better so he can get pushed to the 5 or 6 seed. But since we're going to win the Super Bowl, it's going to be super hard to jump that high.
Yeah, but, I mean, like, the trade that you're saying, the trade I'm saying is not that different either. Because, I mean, isn't the kind of conceptually, like, so whatever, like, if the draft is right now, then next year's first will be the equivalent of this year's second, right?
Yeah.
And then, so if you're talking about a first for the next year after that, that's kind of like a third in the current year. So I think conceptually we're saying the same thing.
Yeah, but they love those first. You see at first, and then that's how you bid them. That's how you. I hear you, but it will be a lot of compensation. It will be similar to what RG3 or the Redskins did for RG3, something like that, which I'm on board with that. Dude looks special. We need somebody special on the outside. Anyways, Modius, thank you for calling. I have a couple people waiting. Anything else before you go?
Nah, man. Thanks for having me.
Always, bro. Always. Take care, man.
Take care.
Okay. Let me see here. So, Death, you think you're playing her? I think he's playing. Okay. Is this Dimitri?
It is.
Hey, man. Hold on. Let me say something here, guys. So for Hollywood. So, and you say, do I think he's playing hurt? I think he's still hurt. I do think he's still hurt. And something that frustrates me out of Hollywood is he goes back to try to avoid contact, and I wish at this point, if he doesn't see a clear lane, he just goes to the ground instead of going back. But he is hurt, and he ain't gonna get healthier. So hopefully he doesn't get more hurt, right? He doesn't hurt the foot anymore. So anyway, Dimitri, how are you, man?
I'm great. How are you?
Not bad, not bad. How are you? Are you hyped?
I'm more than hyped. I'm overhyped.
You're overhyped. So what are you thinking? Record-wise, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking you should not say the word SB until we actually get there. I want you to be jinxing it now.
No, look, I predicted that we were gonna lose on the semifinals, on the conference finals.
Let's first make the playoffs, and then we can talk.
I got you. I'm just saying this team looks poised to do it. I don't even think we're gonna finish first in the AFC.
Honestly, the only loss that I feel like we're going to take, and that's just me being aggressive, that's against the Niners.
I'm more fear of the Rams game.
I don't know about that.
It's a Monday night. It's a cross country. Those games are hard to play. Same thing for the Niners. We do travel, but same thing for the Niners. The Niners have to come cross country here, right? On a 1:00 game, which is a 10:00 for them. That messes their stuff. I don't know. I feel like the Rams is, I don't know. That's just me. But anyway,
I tell you this: if
yeah.
we were able to go cross country to the 12th and beat the Seahawks in the 12th, man, I'm pretty confident we can go to the Niners.
I got you. So one thing is, so we play the Texans out of the bye week. That's another game that's gonna be tough because now the Texans will have an extra week to prepare for us. They're gonna be rested. That's why I think hopefully we are not overlooking the Bengals.
That's true. We need to beat the Bengals. That is a trap game, and we need to take care of business there. But if anything, I see us only losing to the Niners, but maybe the Niners and possibly the Rams. But I think that we sweep the Steelers and we sweep the Bengals and we go 1-1 with the Browns. Whatever Quincy was talking about winning out, he is out of his mind.
Yeah, he was on something special that day. My boy Quincy, he
He
knows
out
I
of
love
mind.
him, but he was on something special. To be honest, if you tell me there's 2 L's, and the 2 L's, like I said, is the Rams and the Niners, those are your best 2 L's. Because the rest, those are AFC opponents. Those are the ones you want to win.
Right.
Because those are tiebreakers. That's when you look, Texans, that's a tiebreaker. That point you had the tiebreaker against the Texans. You had the tiebreaker against New England. You don't have it against KC. But if it happens to go a 3-way tie, then doesn't matter the one-on-ones. That's the AFC record, right? So that's important.
Right.
So basically,
But,
you're saying 12-4.
max, we lose 2 more games.
Ooh, so you're saying 13-3 or 12-4?
Yes, either 13-3 or 12-4.
I got you.
And like I said in the chat, I think the reason they got D'Anthony Thomas is because he's fast. He's proven he can take kicks back, and I think they want to bring the element that Jacoby brought, because Jacoby was one of the main differences in the Super Bowl when he ran 2 kickoff returns.
Yeah, no, I
or
think,
a punt return and a kick return.
Yeah, no, I think, I've been done with Cyrus. You follow me on Twitter. Even if, hey, Dimitri knows this. Before the muff punt, the punt before, I said how much I dislike Cyrus Jones as a punt returner, and I don't care that he has returned like 2 or 3. I think he does more harm than good. And then on the next one, he muffs the ball. The ball. I mean,
You know what's crazy? The day before the game on Saturday, I found this place in Baltimore where they used to stitch Ravens jerseys for the Ravens, and they can take any jersey of yours. It might be an old player, and they can redo it to any player you want to and any number you want to.
Ooh.
I went there, and I met Cyrus Jones' cousin. She was getting her Ray Rice jersey switched to Jones. and I had a little conversation with her, and the next night he plays like garbage.
He was a weak link. Like I said, if I was gonna give him, well, for me he has an F. He had an F without the fumble. And obviously, our boy Tucker didn't have the greatest game. He missed an extra point. That's okay.
Yeah, that was odd.
Yeah, that was odd. That's okay. You take it. At least it wasn't like last year when he missed that extra point against the Aints. That hurt.
Right.
I was in that game. That hurt me.
I have one last question for you, and then I'll let you take the next call, so I don't want to take too much time.
Go
But
ahead.
so I don't know if you saw me on Twitter, but I got my Lamar Jackson jersey signed, because I think you remember when we went to the training camp, I was talking about, like, I had my Brown jersey, I wanted to get it signed, and I had a Jackson jersey, the black one, because that was the first game he started in. So I know a cop that goes to the lounge I go to, and he's good friends. He's a detective, and he's good friends with people who do security and police at the Ravens facility. So he's like, "Give me your jersey, I get a sign for it." And I'm like, "Are you for real?" He's like, "Yeah," because he doesn't do many signings.
I know.
So he took my jersey, got it signed for me. So now, in your opinion, if you had to get one jersey signed, would you get the purple Marquise Brown jersey, not signed but framed, or would you get the black Lamar framed? I already have a black Torrey Smith framed.
Lamar.
Do we get the Lamar?
So this is, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, because I always keep it 100 here. I like what Marquise brings to the field, I'm still not sold that he's gonna be a premier receiver because of injuries. That was my whole concern with him coming out of the draft. He's explosive. This year he's banged up. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. But dude, Lamar's special. Lamar's gonna be there for a while. Dude, that's awesome
If I
that
had
you
the
got
money, I'll
signed.
get both.
Yeah. No, I would say one, get frame one, the other one leave it hanging so you can save the money and put the other one. I would love to get a Lamar signed jersey. I have a jersey, a Lamar jersey, but I would love to get it signed, man. That's awesome, man. That's awesome, dude.
And like, so what I did with the Brown jersey, since you know how they don't sell the jerseys with the 100 anniversary patch.
Mm-hmm.
So I found on eBay somebody was selling a limited jersey that had the original 1 year anniversary neck patch
Okay.
for the shield. So I bought that one, and then I took it to that place, and they were able to unstitch the other patch, the regular shield, and put the 100 anniversary patch.
That's
Which
awesome.
is pretty cool. It makes it more authentic to this year.
Can you do me a favor, man? Can you
What's up?
put the name of the store that does the stitching on the live stream on the comment section, or on
Here's
the
the problem,
chat?
I can, but here's the problem though.
Go ahead.
They're closing business at the end of the month. So if you want to do something, or if people want to do
Mhm.
something, they gotta bring it
November.
before the end of this month, probably before the middle of this month, because they're closing their business. They've been there for 40 years, and I just found out about them like 2 months ago.
Okay, well, put it there. Guys, now you know. If you want to get your name changed in New Jersey, go to the store in the next couple weeks. Thank you for that information, Dimitri.
And they can also alter it. They can also put cuffs. They can do whatever you want.
Damn.
And it looks original, because they used to stitch for the Ravens when they first moved here, and they also stitch for the Orioles. So they do legit work with the legit numbers and letters.
Okay, so
Because I just got a white, I just bought a white Flacco jersey from NFL Shop, the
Mhm.
Elite style, for like $100. I'm gonna have them change it to a white Lamar Jackson jersey.
but do they have the numbers in store then?
Yeah, like they actually have the fabric, and they have the numbers, and
Ooh.
like I'm telling you, you would not be able to tell that it's a custom jersey made. Like, they make the Chinese custom jersey
Mhm.
looks like trash compared to what they do. They will take your Chinese fabric that you have on your Chinese jersey and put real authentic numbers on it.
Oh, so they're
And
asking
letters.
how much they charge.
So if you want to change the jersey completely,
Mhm.
like name and letters,
Mhm.
it's $88.
Mhm.
If you're just tweaking something, just the name, or just straightening out the numbers, straightening out the name, that's like $25. But if you want a complete makeover, the numbers and the letters, it's $88.
Okay, so can you put the name of the store and the location over there in the live chat, and so that the guys can see it, okay?
Okay.
Hopefully the store can get some more business before they close and they make an extra buck.
Oh yeah. I mean, the store is pretty easy. It's called Pro M in Towson. Pro M Towson.
Pro M. Okay. Okay, guys, you heard him. He is also gonna put in the live chat, so be checking that out. Thank you for calling, Dimitri.
Sonny, you know you're my boy. Keep doing your thing. Just don't be talking about the SB
No,
word.
no
until
more
we
SB.
play 'em.
No more SB word. No more SB word. Take care, bro.
Alright, man. Later.
Okay, here we go. If you wanna be in part of the show, just call in. Like I'm calling as we go. Here we have my boy Craven. What's up, Craven?
Hey, what's good? Nothing much, man. What's good with you?
Not bad, not bad. If you haven't checked Craven some Ravens channel, and he has a podcast, so they can also find you in SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts and all the others, right?
Yeah, it's on most of the podcasting apps, all the big ones anyways, all the ones that matter.
Yeah. So check YouTube, but also if YouTube is hard and you know if you live in Maryland that traffic is horrible, you can open my boy's podcast through your podcast that you use, our podcast app. You can listen to him that way too.
Yeah, I always say, if you want to lock your phone, put it in your pocket, and listen to some great Ravens content, come on by. Download it on a podcasting app.
Yeah, for sure. So you go check him out. Like I said, YouTube, or he's all over the chat, so you can just go find him and just open it. Anyway, I know you. So me and Craven talked yesterday in a live stream. So, dude, we're still hyped, right?
Yeah, I'm still pretty hyped. I put some Kool-Aid in like one of those wine bags. You know, I've been playing Slap the Bag basically since the end of that game, but with purple Kool-Aid.
Look at this. Ryan Finley is having an appearance. He's trying to scout the Ravens through us.
Someone seriously made a YouTube channel just for Ryan Finley.
Ryan Finley.
He'll be Ryan finished
when
our defense is done with
Yeah,
him.
I think we're going to blitz the hell out of him. I think we're just going to confuse him and we're going to hit him. We might discourage his confidence. The Bengals won't care. They're going to draft a new QB next year.
Ryan. What you got, Ryan?
So, Craven, what is your expectation against the Bengals?
Well, you know, before this Patriots game, I said if we win the Patriots game, we're going to lose the Bengals game. But I'm not going to predict the Ravens to lose. I haven't all year, and that's not because I don't think that they weren't going to lose a game. It's just because I do game predictions each and every week, and I thought that the Ravens were going to go like 11-5. So if I just predict them to win each and every week, you know, by the end of the year, I'll be 11-5, I guess, you know, total. But it is a trap game, right? It's like one of the trappiest of trap games.
Mm-hmm.
They've been lifting, getting those traps ready because they got a new quarterback who's got no tape on him other than the preseason.
Yep.
You got AJ Green coming back. It's still the rookie head coach who we did see once, but he's still a rookie head coach, so
Mm-hmm.
still not a bunch of tape. And, you know, it's a divisional opponent, and the Bengals always have had our number. Now, we beat them earlier, but they still got our number, man. It's still just one of those things that it always makes me nervous. It's an away game, right?
It's over there in Cincy.
Yeah, so we got to go there.
With
we
all
gotta go
20
into the
fans.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's definitely a trap game, especially being an away game, and then us coming off of this huge win. Apparently, according to Patriots fans on the internet, our Super Bowl. So, you know what? How are we going to play after that?
They can miss me with that. Now, the other trap game that I can see is the Jets. We play them before the Clownies. So we need to make sure. So those are the only two trap games that I see. But you need to beat those two because those should be 2 dubs. Should be 2 dubs. Not every given Sunday in the NFL, but they should be 2 dubs.
Yeah. You know, if you want to consider yourself a great team like I consider the Ravens, you have to win those games. And luckily, so far this year, you know, besides that Cleveland game, it's, you know, we pretty much won the games we were supposed to win. And even the game we lost in Kansas City, it was close enough where I felt okay about it. I'm not happy, but yeah, hey, you gave them the old college try. You know, you get them next time, kid. You know.
Yeah, it is what it is. But I'm ready, man. So for me, it will be more like let's make sure, you know, if we play our game, we're gonna get a W. I think for Asmodeus, they're gonna have 20 fans. I think that's roughly Ryan Finley's gonna fly 19 of those 20s.
Yeah, how many people are at concessions? You got those guys plus maybe 10 others.
Yeah, man. It's that stadium's gonna be half empty. We should just play hard and we should take that W.
Probably gonna feel like a home game. There's probably gonna be a bunch of Ravens fans there. It seems like, you know, watching on TV, we travel pretty well. There's a lot of Ravens fans all over, or people just wanting to take vacations. So I mean, you know, it'll be in Cincinnati, and I don't know who wants to vacation there. No offense to anybody that lives there, but yeah, I don't think anybody's doing that.
We have Andy Dalton and Ryan Finley. I'm honored. I'm honored. Thank you for joining the live stream. Anyway, Craven, anything else, man?
You know, when are the Ravens gonna rock a throwback uniform? Are they ever gonna rock the '96 uniforms? Will they break that out this year? Maybe next year?
I don't know. They never been.
I can't wait to see it.
They never been.
I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the few L's this week was, you tell me blackout. Blackout means black shirt, black pants. What the
exactly.
F?
I
What?
said
Who?
the same thing.
Look, whoever in the Ravens social media threw out there was a blackout, and then they came out with white pants. That was disappointing because I love the blackouts. Usually we do it once a year, and that's fine. Once a year is fine because it feels special. It feels special.
Yeah.
So that was disappointing. That was definitely disappointing.
Yeah, like I was on Instagram. You know, they always post like pregame kind of stuff. Everyone warming up, and you know, blackout. Can't wait to see them in the all black uniforms, and then they're wearing the white pants.
Yeah.
What is this?
This is
Trying
not
to
the
change the
email.
channel and change it back, and maybe hit. It's like, what the hell? You lied to me, man.
Yeah, the email. This is not me saying that I hate the white pants. This is more like there's one game a year that is special. We already wore the black and purple, so black and black is a little special. Anyway, I digress. It's
Murdered
fine. The game started. I didn't care about that. It was more at the beginning of the game. I was like, oh, I thought it was blackout, but all I cared was the one, the W.
Yeah. Hey, are you going to be going to the 49ers game? Because I think I might be going to it. Not 100% sure,
Ooh.
but just wondering if you are.
So right now, like I said, I'm trying to see if we can do.
I think the game is going to get flexed. I think it'll probably be flexed to
The
like an
Niners?
afternoon or even the night game.
So, can they? Let me see. We're in week 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so I think the Niners. That's when they start flexing games. It might.
Mm-hmm.
It might. I don't know, man. I was supposed to go to the game on the Patriots, and then the tickets fell through at the last minute. So I would love to go to one more game next year. There's something roaming here, so I have news for you maybe later in the year. But I would love to go to another game. To be honest, I'm trying to save money to see if I can sneak into a playoff game when that happens.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
But let me know.
As my buddy was saying, he wants to go to the game. He's a 49ers fan. He lives in D.C., so he's like, you got to come down and watch the game. It's like, hell yeah. And I get a chance to see the family and everything, so.
Cool, man. Cool. Well, let me know if you're down here. Maybe we can meet. That's what I did with Nubo.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of what I was thinking. So that'd be pretty cool. I'll probably let you know. Probably hit you up on Twitter or something. So.
Okay. Well, thank you, man.
So, yeah, thanks. Yeah.
I'll let you
gonna
go
say
because
thanks
I
for having me
have
on.
another one. But thank you, guys. Like I said, check out if not only on YouTube, check his podcast because, like I said, on the Traffic Jam now you can hear Mr. Craven some Raven. Thank you, bro.
Damn straight. Thanks, man.
Thank you, bro. Okay, so let me call my guy here. Okay, so Cincy Bengal fan, what up, man? No, dímelo, what up?
Okay. That was good.
You scared me there for a moment.
I gotta learn how to answer the phone. I'm sorry.
I was talking and then boo. What up,
I didn't even
man?
let it ring. It was good, man. That was a beautiful win.
Oh,
That was a beautiful win.
it was poetic.
I was excited. I was pissed I wasn't there though.
I
But,
know. So
I
sad.
got my notes ready for you, man. I'm not gonna hold it like I normally do and run it for like 10, 15 minutes.
Okay,
But-
so before you start with the notes,
But,
this is something important because I don't know if I said this. And that pick
Oh, yeah.
for Earl Thomas, I mean, I was happy for the pick, but you know what I love? What Judon did to Brady in that play. I mean, it was a clean hit.
Oh, he rocked him.
Oh,
Even they even said the whole convo that Brady was like, "Oh, what happened?" No, Thug said, "What?" Not Thug. Freaking Judon said, "What happened?" He was like, "I'll throw a pick."
oh
He
man.
just threw like a Hail Mary and nobody was there. But Earl Thomas just hanging out with the rest. But now
Okay, give me your notes.
I was happy. All right, here we go. Yo, that tight end like option setup is beautiful. It made Lamar look so poised in the pocket, and the drive just went on. Clock just running. It was beautiful. What else I got? The lights. I went to that one preseason game against the
Looked cool.
Packers when we threw the lights on. in a night game. So I got a little preview of that. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to go to this game, other than to spank the Patriots. Yo, big ass shout out to oh my bad for Harrison.
Nah, that's fine, man.
Big shout out to Orlando Brown for that assist on that touchdown from Lamar. That's how you reel him in.
He was like, "Boy, you better score."
I thought he was gonna slam him. I thought he was gonna throw it backwards.
That was good.
And with Marquise Brown, I really think we should sit him next week. We really don't need. I don't think we need him against Cincinnati. Let the man sit another week, and then when I'm down there against Houston, pull him back in.
I don't disagree with you. I said that earlier. I see the problem is you cannot overlook any opponent. My thing is if he's still hurt, give him an extra week. Give him an extra week.
Yeah, you don't lose nothing, and especially like this. So the way the team's gelling, go ahead, let him sit.
To be honest,
Bring
if
him in
he's
when you
not
have
that
to.
healthy against the Texans, you right now look like
can
you
sit him
need him
too.
for the long run.
Because like even what's his name? JJ Watt's out for the
Yeah.
rest of the season, so there's no Clowney to worry about. So you really we need him later on in the season. Honestly, just let the man sit, and let's pound the ball like we've been doing beautifully.
Beautiful thing of beauty, guys. It's again. Live stream I did yesterday, and I was saying that Lamar has a common theme. Is you see the opponent's face, and all you can see in the opponent's eyes is like what's happening, like
Yeah, it's like a blank stare.
Yeah,
It's like damn, what
like-
you gonna
like-
do?
I don't know what to do.
And man, listen, the ball control, people are underestimating this. The whole ball control with Lamar. Listen, this man is literally giving the ball away and snatching it back like stealing souls. When on one of those fakes, everyone's biting because he does give the ball away, but just takes it right back. And you can't do nothing about it. Shout out to Boyle to get that beautiful touchdown, even though he earned it and he didn't get to celebrate for real. But
Yeah.
hopefully he gets another touchdown this week. But anything else? Well, last thing. I'm gonna go to the Houston game, the 49ers game, the Jets game, and the Steelers game. So I'm gonna hold it down in Baltimore.
So the one thing, guys, for you guys that are here, the other thing that I'm thinking is, I was talking about that live stream is maybe make it a tailgate, so whoever wants to go can tailgate there, and then have it a live podcast. So I might do that. We'll see. But yeah, man, so you're going to the Texans game.
Yeah, I'm done. I already got the tickets. Yeah,
Nice.
I called. The Jets tickets, I couldn't get them originally, but they're so trash right now. Like they're giving them away. They're giving them away pretty much. It's embarrassing.
Do you are you taking your significant other?
So 2 out of the 4 games possibly.
Okay, good.
Cause she's not a true fan, so I'm not trying to bring that not that fair weather energy in there. bring
That's
some real hard
fine,
purple.
but you're converting her. Yeah, I saw her. She was all purple.
Yeah, she was purpled out because she's learning. She's learning the
She's
ways.
learning.
You know?
That's cool.
Wait, chill. Don't put me on the spot because she'll watch this. She'll watch the pod. I don't need. Nah.
Uh-oh.
She'll definitely be there for the Houston game and the Steelers game for sure.
Okay, man. Okay. Well, thank you for calling, bro. Always fun having
Anytime,
you.
man. Pleasure. All right, man. Take care.
Take care. Okay, let me see here. So Travis, what I was saying is, the only thing I can think of is they don't want the new guy Thomas. They don't know, he might not be in the greatest shape. I don't know. I'm just trying to make excuses for them at this point, and they basically said, let's give him a week. Iman Marshall should be coming, I think, the following week, and that's what they cut him. That's the only thing, Travis. Again, I'm making excuses for them. They should have caught him. But anyway, thank you for joining the live stream. Andy, how you talking trash on the bench, dog? Yeah, so we had look at, man, I feel honored. We had 3. One real celebrity and Marquise Hollywood Brown, and then the Red Rifle that is being benched, and then Finley, which is currently lost. So anyway, I'm going to make the Twitter account for Tua's ankles. Every 2 will say I'm out. A Bengals fan calling another team trash. still to keep Cyrus. I know, man. Travis, Travis, I don't know if you follow me on Twitter. I'm not a fan of him. This is before the Muff Putt. Now, announcement, guys, is this week, a halftime show. I did make it on Twitter, so if you haven't, follow me on Twitter. And I also on Facebook. Was it on Facebook? No, Twitter. So on Twitter, you will see it there. It will stay there. So in my halftime shows, I might start doing it on Twitter because I have more of you guys follow me on Twitter than I had in IG. In the future, I might go back to IG. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, so make sure you follow me. As I'm wrapping this stream out, make sure tomorrow live stream with Nubo, guys. I'm at 725. Let me check here. I'm at 725. No, 745. I'm at 745 subscribers. Help me out to get to the 750 by the end of the week. When we get to 850, I might do a gift. I said if we get to 1,000, once YouTube gives me the little check like, hey, you make it, because even when you get to 1,000, they need to review it. If I get that, we're gonna do the jersey thing, guys. So make sure you subscribe, you share this channel to other Ravens fans. I appreciate you guys following me. Tomorrow, Nubo, Thursday, we're gonna throw the stream, not the stream, the preview of the game. And guys, remember, I'm gonna start doing my great report card, but that's not gonna be a video, that's gonna be an article. So make sure you check that out. I'm gonna throw this webpage out there, okay? So tomorrow's at 9, Travis. Not in this channel, it's on Joe Nubo's channel. Me and Nubo do every Wednesday at 9, the NF podcast. No callers, that's only in this channel, because I know when you guys go to Nubo and I'm there, you're like, oh, let me know, how can I call? Are we taking callers? No, I take callers, but Noob doesn't. Yeah, NF Productions, I agree, Smodius. So, anyway, guys, you're not the only one, Smodius, you're not the only one. But anyway, guys, I do appreciate everything. I do appreciate the love. Thank you. Hopefully, I can get to the 1,000 before the year ends, and if not, that's okay. Thank you for everything. A lot of things to come. So I will see you guys, most of you, tomorrow. And if not, Thursday night, throwing that video. Please like, comment, share. Love when you guys leave comments. And if you have any question, I don't have a mailbag that I do videos, but I answer any DM that you guys throw at me by Twitter, Facebook, IG, doesn't matter, okay? Anyway, guys, hopefully I didn't leave anybody hanging on the phone calls, but you can always text me here too. If you, doesn't matter if it's not on the channel, you can text me here. Don't call because I'm not gonna pick up that phone call, but if you text me, I'll reply. So anyway, thank you guys. I will see you next time. Peace out. Finley.